Yeah. I'm just gonna say yes, she will be able to, because I just got a letter of recommendation. Time to drop that hoe. Drop that hoe. Drop that hoe. I only need 8 letters of recommendation. Oh, there's only one option. Uh-oh. I only need 8 recommendation letters. If I just got hers, depending on what this says, I'll be at 2 I'll need 6 more. Shit! What the fuck? There's so much shit. Amelia secretly wishes to commit adultery with a man of high intelligence. She wanna get it on with Shakespeare, clearly. But that's the thing, like, Shakespeare needs to realize she's not just gonna slob on his knob like corn on the cob just cause he fucking hits on her, even though it's probably really obvious that she does want to, cause she clearly wants to, but she's still got a husband, you know? Amelia's friends have been unworthy of her confidence. Aww. Amelia should give in to her true feelings. What is this? Please tell me this about me. Please tell me I'm about to get some pussy. Please tell me that's what this is about. God rewards men who invest time in their friendships with comely women. The relationship between Amelia and me is currently wrought by confusion. What? I really didn't know. I really didn't know that what? What? Me and Amelia? Hell yeah, let's toss that other hoe right out. Fuck that hoe. I like Amelia way more than the other one. She's also prettier. Amelia's literary legacy has been betrayed by Mr. Shakespeare. So am I just lying? I'm using my doctor abilities to get laid? I bet a lot of doctors do that. I mean, of course they do. They got money, they got power, right? Of course they do. Who doesn't like a hot doctor? Mistress Lanier is ignorant of the love she inspires, but her ignorance will be reversed. Amelia's present adversity may bring change and new life in the form of a child. She doesn't need another one of those. That's the only choice I get.
Your question of whether there yet be a man in this world worthy of your trust and affections. Forsooth, I have never seen an arrangement of stars that...
He's trying to get it!
Then pray tell, what answer does it give?
Trying to slap his cock across her tits.
The answer you seek need not be divined by reading the stars. It may be read in the signs you see before you now.
What signs?
To wit, the answer you seek is right in front of you.
I'm afraid I do not follow.
He played that game!
'Tis your feather quill, a half-eaten apple, your desk is
oh
a
my
little
god,
untidy,
woman, you
I must
really
confess
are
the
oblivious.
symbolism in Flemish still life painting has always quite confounded me. Take a skull, for instance. What sense does a skull make
She
alongside
is so
a
fucking oblivious. It doesn't make any sense.
below? 'Tis clear to me now. Your face was always hid in shadow, but
Duh,
'tis you,
it's me,
Mr. Foreman.
Duh!
You are the man who has been prowling me.
No!
these last
Oh my
months.
god, what?
Dearest, loveliest Amelia, allow me to profess to you my undying admiration for your charms, which are not insignificant.
God's womb et tu, Dr. Foreman. Fie, you of all men to betray me thus.
What?
But 'tis true. I now see the answer. For I know now never again to trust a man to guide me. Henceforth,
Do I still get
shall
the
write
letter of
under my own name,
recommendation?
And when there are decisions to be made, I shall take my own counsel and
I was
make
stalking
my
her. I
own
thought I was
judgments.
dating and fucking the other
Farewell,
hoe.
Dr. Foreman.
How dare I have gotten...
Clean your desk.
Oh, no.
Verily, it is quite disgusting.
Oh no! I didn't have another option. What? No! I did not have another option. Hey, what did I ever do wrong to this girl? I was right about like every one of her things. Why did that end that way? I guess maybe I needed to lie to her once. You know, like the Shakespeare thing. Lie to her. But then I wouldn't have got this point. Unless the game changes, like what happens changes. So this whole time I've been with that other chick. I've been trying to get this hoe on the side. Like I've been stalking her. This guy. He is our nice guy. He actually is. He's like pretending to be nice. But all he care about is coming inside of these women. That's all he give a shit about. We women will achieve equal treatment. Even if it takes us 100 years. And it does take about that long. I don't know. I don't remember when the game's set, but it takes a while. Eventually, y'all do. I don't know why I said that like I'm not a woman. Eventually, we do. Ooh, Lancelot. Yeah, Lancelot.
Much does depend, much on his choice of a spouse.
Depend on his choice of a spouse. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. That's just part of being royal. Damn, Lancelot can get it. Wait, is Lancelot royal? I think he's a name that I recognize, but I can't remember if it's fictional or real. I think in fiction, he's like in the round table of Arthur, and he's like not born wealthy. I don't know. I don't fucking know. That might not be the same Lancelot. Maybe I'm just being namist, and I'm just like, okay, he's Lancelot. That's got to be the same Lancelot. Either way, he looking good. Maybe he's gay. I hope he's gay. Let's
Good day to you,
get
young
with
sir,
this guy.
and well met. You are Lancelot Moore of Middlesex, are you not? What an
Middlesex.
honour it is to welcome a son of the great house of Moore to my humble
That's
consulting
like the
chambers.
perfect.
'Tis indeed I, Lancelot Moore.
That's like
I
the
will own
perfect.
it. But hear this.
Name for like a
my
threesome,
family
like
is
a
ignorant
sandwich.
of my designs in coming here, and I wish them to remain so. Which is why I come to you, Mr. Foreman.
got a nice
For methinks
voice.
you are not such a man who would ever find himself in the company of a family
Methinks.
such as ours.
What?
Ah, well, you may count upon my discretion, Mr. Moore.
You just said I
And
was
what is
poor.
the matter that brings you this day?
You
It
just
is
said
that
I'm
my
a poor
family
loser.
wish me to marry my wretched cousin Barbara.
Ew,
And
Barbara.
I take it you
Ugh.
would not wish to comply.
Gross.
Nay, I verily would not. Cousin Barbara is a vile little minx.
What?
She loves nothing more than to sport with me and play cruel japes. Last Christmas, she
Oh.
even hid a dead mouse in my mince pie.
He's
The
so
lady does
pouty.
seem most spirited.
The lady? Oh, pish.
She's got
Cousin
a crush
Barbara
on
is hardly
you.
a lady, for she is not 14 years of age.
Ooh.
It is most unnatural
Incest
to ask a
and
grown
pedophile?
man to wed a child.
Indeed it is.
Not
'Tis
back
my
then.
belief that in these
then
enlightened
it was
times we
pretty
should
normal.
consider...
Verily, Barbara be damned. My heart belongs to a true woman. Not a
Barbara.
freckled, scrawny slip of a
Aw.
girl. A full-blossomed woman.
A woman,
You know Barbara's
say?
gonna grow up.
Aye, Marion.
But yeah,
My
don't,
other cousin.
don't
I
marry
see.
children
Oh, Marion.
or fuck
So
children.
beguiling are her shapely charms. Oh, to lie, if not to die, in Marion's
But
arms.
back then it was
So
normal.
soft
That's all
her
I'm saying.
lips,
Like
so
back then it
sweet
was
her
really
face.
normal to incest
Oh, how
and
I yearn for her embrace.
pedo.
In me she hath such passion stirred. a fever-
He going on forever about this hoe. Jesus Christ, he really want her. ...
I pray for
I
death
like that.
and would be martyred if from her I be thus parted. And so you see, you must help me forestall this
He just quoting
wretched
some fucking
marriage so that
Shakespeare?
I might wed my sweet cousin Marion.
Just kill her.
Mr. Foreman? Mr.
I
Foreman?
fell asleep. I was bored out of my fucking
yes,
mind over
indeed.
here.
Let us see what the stars advise. How might Mr. Moore avoid this marriage to his cousin Barbara?
You can kill her. Like, that's the only option I see. Slaughter her mercilessly. That 14-year-old, cut that throat open. You know, that's the only real option that exists. If there is an option to kill the child, that's what I'm gonna pick. Moore spreads a rumor about Barbara being sexually active. That's fucked up. That's what fucking basically what Catherine and Rain does to Mary, except for instead of making a rumor, she takes the prisoner and forces him on his family's lives or something to rape her, and then it's not a rumor anymore. She really is sexually active. Kind of. That's ruining her entire life, but then again, so is killing her, so I guess this is the nice... she might get killed for that anyway. This house suggests Barbara is with child. She may not be chaste as she seems. Ooh, she might be a thotty, trying to get married really fast to cover that shit. Like, what's her name? Amelia. I'm still salty about how that ended. Amelia... What? I was stalking her, I mean, if I was really stalking her, she deserves to be upset. But what? Is that because I chose, like, to move on from what's-her-face? Followers, subscribers, friends. If you move on from one woman, do not move on to another by stalking her for 2 months in the shadows. An appeal to Moore's vanity may induce him to travel abroad. Moore will be able to extract himself from the engagement once he has come of age and has control of his fortune. That's true. Moore should betray his family by serving his country. He should go to war. Barbara is secretly unhappy about the marriage. God's aid will come via cousin Barbara, who is both intelligent and rebellious. Intuition tell him about the marriage. Therein lies the key to unraveling the engagement. I guess we're gonna spread a rumor and ruin this chick's life, because I don't see how going to war will be better than... Like, how are you gonna marry the sibling you want to marry if you go to war and die? This is terrible. I'm just as bad as Catherine and Rain, which Catherine and Rain is like my second favorite character, but that's just because she's sassy as fuck and I really dig her actor. Francis is my favorite character. Catherine is his mom and the only one who's got his back. The only one who's got his back, and that's the only reason she does that shit to Mary. Fuck Mary.
Yes. The stars suggest
This
a most
could go
excellent
well or
remedy for your problem.
terrible.
Then out with it, Syrah. What is it?
I thought you
You
called
are
me Siri.
advised to spread a rumor that your cousin Barbara is not the maiden your family believe her to be.
He could get
Indeed,
really
the
salty about
stars
this
indicate
if he at
that
all
she may
loves his
even
family.
be with child.
God's breakfast!
His
What an
face!
excellent plan! Indeed, not only would I be saved from this
He's
marriage,
evil!
befouling cousin Barbara's reputation would serve as a fitting punishment for her wicked japes. I thank you, Foreman. You have been most helpful.
Damn, he is cold as ice. He does not love his family at all. Not his cousin, at least. He loves one of his cousins a lot. 10! I had to sacrifice all of my morals and do so much shit for 10 points towards it. I go this night to recite rhyming verse outside Marion's bedchamber. I saw that in a play. Shakespeare. It worked wondrously well. Is he talking about Romeo and Juliet? That didn't end well.
This is my shit.
Hear ye, hear ye. Spanish
Oh.
Armada nears
Oh.
English coast.
Oh no!
Nation
Oh no!
prepares for invasion whilst Queen searches for missing navy. Hear ye.
Shit! Angels, couldn't you have my back like once, Angels? This guy just wants one thing to work. He is gonna fucking never give me a letter of recommendation, and maybe that's fine. Maybe I don't need his letter of recommendation. I'm still salty about Amelia, because I could have had her letter of recommendation. It was so close. It was at there, and then they just gave me blue balls, and fuck! As Spanish ships near our shores, the Queen's ground troops prepare for what promises to be a blood-soaked slaughter of Englishmen by continental Catholic savages. Shit! With England's coast undefended, experts predict Spanish ships will be sailing up the Thames to London within days. Sources in the royal court say the Queen is more than a little vexed by... I hope so! By the absence of the Royal Navy, which experts describe as lost. I'd hope she's vexed. We're screwed. Which, I mean, I should have known that. I think that's probably in history, too. People about to be so mad at me. I'm sorry. A nosy bitch. Bitch even rhymes with witch and snitch. That's what they were saying. I like that. I like how they did that. Let's go.
Blessed even, Dr. Foreman.
Mistress Payne,
Sup,
what brings you in such
Mistress
weather? It is most
Payne.
dangerous to be
She
about
got like
in.
super
Oh,
dom
it takes
name.
more than a little wind and rain
I should
to
change
forestall
my last
me
name
from
to
doing
Payne.
the Lord's work.
Tracy
Besides,
Payne.
foul weather is naught but God's righteous vengeance upon London for the sinful debauchery of its
I didn't
inhabitants.
realize Chewie was down
Really?
here.
Then I dread to think what Northerners get up to of an evening.
Pray heed me carefully, Dr. Foreman, for 'tis on a most pressing matter that I am come. Doubtless you have heard
You
the
are
news.
calm.
The Spanish Armada does sail once again
Oh, flip
towards
that.
England's shores.
Flip that
It
skirt up,
seems
girl.
this latest Armada was
I
most
think they're allowed to
unexpected.
have sex. I don't
Well,
know.
as 'tis oft said, no one expects the Spanish Armada.
Very grave this time.
I don't think
for I
that's
have heard
a
tell
good
that
joke
our
to
own
make
warships
right now.
are far away at sea, and with our coasts undefended, a
that's my
Catholic
fault.
horde may soon be sailing up the Thames to slay us
I'm
all.
stupid.
Aye, our situation is most grave indeed. But what would you have me tell you, Mistress Payne?
I wish to know whether the English fleet will arrive home in time to defend our shores, or might we ordinary folk be compelled to take up arms to defend ourselves?
I don't
Dr.
actually-
Foreman, are
I don't
you
know.
ready to
I
beat off
don't
the
know.
Catholics, come what may?
I'm ready to beat off. Prithee, madam. let us pray
Okay,
the need never
I'm not the
arises.
only one that took that dirty. That was
Perchance
totally
the stars
said
will offer
dirty.
us some reassurance.
I'll beat off
Will
them
the Royal
Catholics.
Naval Fleet return home in time to defend England from the Spanish Armada?
I don't care. I just want to beat off Catholics. Okay, the Spanish Armada is coming. Will the Royal Navy? I don't know. I don't know this in history. I'm gonna guess yes, because Spain did not take over England, did it? I'm pretty sure they didn't, because England is still like a super powerhouse, and Spain is like Spain. The Royal Navy is absent due to a reckless and misguided pursuit of gold. Great. I like how it's like pretty much spoiling that I'm an idiot and that I fucked up that entire storyline and that Hottie's gonna hate me. Ambitions will be thwarted by confusion. Unpleasantness will result from a cunning plan to steal golds. That might be true. Mistress Payne must rouse her neighbors to take up arms. The authorities cannot be trusted to uphold their duty to defend ordinary Englanders. That's probably true as well. The Spanish fleet will be delayed due to the idleness of their sailors. Catholic evil angels will have their plans thwarted by a deadly, unpredictable event. That sounds so stupid that it must be true. Let's go. I
Be no
hope.
longer afeard, Mistress
Please,
Payne. The Spaniards
please.
are soon to be thwarted.
I hope so.
Although the Armada does
You
near
might
our
want to
shores,
pull out some
its
guns with
progress
your
is
friends in your
slow.
neighborhood, though.
For, according to the stars,
Even
the
though one of
sailors
them
are
is a
most
witch.
idle in nature,
And one of
Oh,
them's a
yes.
Catholic.
'Tis a trait oft remarked in continentals.
and they will be punished for this sin of sloth, for their lives are soon to be taken by a most deadly event.
Glory be!
I-
And what
she's
nature
so
of event
happy,
might this
but I don't
be?
blame her, 'cause in
How will
war,
England achieve
you know-
this glorious victory? A fierce sea battle won by our mighty warships.
Doubtful.
A triumphant charge of our cavalry brigades.
Ah, well, England will use her... let me see now. Ah, yes. These southern continentals will be struck down by England's most terrifying weapon of all, our lamentable weather.
You know, that could
Batten down
actually
your hatches and
happen,
wrap up
because
warm,
everybody
Mistress
keeps
Payne.
saying a storm is coming.
A violent storm is coming.
Yes! Please! Please really be a storm. Please, please, please. Well, everyone keeps talking about this storm coming, so all I can hope for is a huge storm. And maybe that happened in history. I don't actually know what happened in history. Either way, I'm fucked with the hot guy with the deep, raspy voice, and I'm fucked. And I'm fucked with the guy with the angels. Oh my god, can we just... Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. But maybe I can get this chick. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm going to win this game. I feel like I'm losing. I feel like I'm doing terrible, but I always feel that way with every game. Sir, I must express my displeasure with you, for I am exceedingly vexed. You advised me to put it about that my cousin had lost her virtue, and whilst this did spare me the inconvenience of having to marry her, my aunt and uncle are now calling me a lying knave, among other egregious insults I shall not list here. I didn't tell you to get caught, you fucking idiot! Like, it's supposed to be a secret. You're supposed to spread it some secret way. Do it in a fucking letter or something and have it found. Like, don't be fucking caught! And now my cousin cannot marry and will thus be forever an idle spinster. She has vowed to dedicate her life to destroying mine. Snitches get leeches in their breeches. You kind of deserve that. Of course, snitches get leeches. So she was? Nah. She's just pissy. She probably wasn't actually fucking around. She's just, you know, salty that her entire life is ruined, which you can't really blame the girl for that. Not my fault she got caught. Like, I didn't... The stars told you to not get caught. But one of the many threats she has made against my person. I hope you are happy with the mischief you have brought.